start at the beginning. Hello, I am from Cube Renewables. My name is Jo Clayton and I'm one of its directors. We specialise in turning waste into environmental and commercial opportunities. We do this by designing and building small-scale anaerobic digestion systems. Oh, God, we've gone on to. That's better. And to provide locally embedded energy. We usually use local wastes, producing energy and creating a fertiliser as a byproduct. Cube is based in the UK. It is supported by its sister company, Aardvark EM Limited, which is a technical environmental consultancy that's been going for about 20 years. It's also supported by its manufacturing partner, LogLogic, which is Cube's manufacturing facility, and it has also been running for about 20 years. Why does this keep hopping on? I haven't touched it. Cube made its first digester back in 2011 in response to a call from the UK's MOD to try and find something that could process the food and the sewage waste produced in forward operating bases. At that time, cost of diesel delivered to a base was around $200 a litre. That first digester is still running, it's the one in the corner, and producing gas daily. Since then, we've built 16 systems. They're in the UK, Canada, Madagascar, Cambodia. It's off again. I'm not touching it, I promise. And we've also worked with the US Air Force. Right, you can do it now. The project I'm here to speak to you about today is the rice straw to biogas project. No, that wasn't me. It really wasn't me. And it's using Cube's innovative dry digestion system, which is the DryCube. It's a project that's in partnership with Straw Innovations Limited. It's with the University of Manchester, the University of Southampton, and it's been funded by an Innovate grant. We have a senior management team that is involved in running many commercial projects, and we have over 20 years of experience in the renewable sector over the world. So, the problem, what is the project addressing? Rice is the world's #1 food crop. It's doing it again. And each #1 food crop. And when a rice straw harvest takes place, usually the rice straw is left behind in the field and it will just simply be left to rot or it will be burnt. From 200 million small-scale rice farmers in the world, more than 300 million tonnes of rice straw are just left each year in the field. Cooking with solid fuels is one of the 5 biggest killers still in the developing world. Cooking on biogas as an alternative has significance in terms of sustainable development goals from agriculture right the way through to health. So, our initial questions were, could we make biogas from rice straw? And would this help with the problem of rice straw burning? Could we increase the value of rice straw through processing it? But most importantly, could this become a viable and self-sustaining business? Basically, could we turn the first photo into the second one, but without the pigs? Cube has produced an innovative dry digestion system, which is called the DryCube. Stay there. This is a step change. We don't need concrete, we don't need bricks, and we can make this happen. We are processing the rice straw to create energy. So how does it work in a nutshell? Well, the farmer will bring in their rice straw at the same time as bringing in their rice to the mill to be processed. It'll be put into the fabric digester. It produces a biogas, which is then sold as a cooking fuel or upgraded into a vehicle fuel. It can also go into generators for electricity. The processed straw can then go back to the farmers as a fertiliser for the next crop. This is happening now in the Philippines. This exists. It's not just theoretical. Do I? Okay. We shall skip on then. So how does this work as a business? DryCube would provide sales of... It's off again. DryCube would provide sales of local clean energy that would be subsidised through sales of carbon credits. Each batch produces about 640 tonnes goes into a batch, and there will be about 2,000 tonnes of credit savings in carbon terms. That equates to about $32,000. If you produce that amount of gas, you will be valued at about $111,000. That's if you were doing the equivalent in LPG. By trading the difference as a carbon, you would be able to subsidise the fuel by about 30%. Each digester system, like the one in the picture, costs about $200,000, and ultimately this gives a payback of about 6 years. So we are looking for investment into our business model to deploy at rural locations near to existing rice mills. We're looking to fund and deploy about 30 units in the next 3 years, and we need £6 million to support this capital spend. We're really interested in talking to anyone here today that has interest in that space. We're on stand 28, and it's very near to the coffee and biscuits.